Yo, first off, I want to say, shout out to Mark, Campus Burger, J Bae in the building. I got some fries. Alicia in the building. J Bae just did a dope ass dance. And it was really dope. It was really dope to dance. Like, and I'm like really excited to like share different styles of content through my show. Just like network with different people and build and like support the community, right? This is really about the community of different art between, you know what I mean, like all the 5 elements of hip hop, you know what I mean? Like what I was saying is like dancing is one of the 5 elements of hip hop, and like, you know what I mean, the B-boys were a very important part, you know what I mean, of the growth of hip hop. And like you never seen like a dope ass hip hop video without some badass women doing their thing, and you know what I mean, so I appreciate you for that. But we got burgers.
Thank you for having me.
You're good. You could hit that one too. So you're there, I'm there, we're here, and that's what it is. This is the Overnight Celebrity Show. It's Brian Knockin', Brian Shoots. We're gonna eat first because we're gonna chill, let the ladies eat, like, you know what I mean, like let them have their thing, you know what I mean, have their time. But we appreciate y'all for the food. Yes. We appreciate y'all for the love. We at Campus Burger and it goes down.
Downtown San Jose, come check them out.
Facts. Oh, dude, see, I look good.
I'm sorry, I'm like, I'm
good?
kind of unserious. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, I'm gonna be like not joking around, but I like a cool vibe, like, you know.
You're kind of unserious?
Yeah.
Well, we're like just chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why it's cool, right?
I know if it was like.
Yeah, it's not like, you know what I mean, like I'm like we're not.
I might say some stupid shit.
That's what I think.
And I'm cool with it.
One of my friends was like, "Yo, Brian, you say cool, funny, weird shit. You're like, you know what I mean? So it's not. This doesn't have to be. This doesn't have to be perfect. It's just we're just talking.
It's
right?
honest.
Yeah,
I don't put on a like.
No facade.
Hey guys.
No. I'm wearing a fucking old school hoodie. I'm not bougie. I'm like the least bougiest. I'm the least bougiest person you could meet in America.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. We're here with J Bae. Oh wait. Okay. There, if I get in right there. Am I? Wait. See.
Why is that crooked? Is it supposed to be? Okay.
Yeah, just the screen. Let's see. There you go. There. Bam. All right. Okay. So I'm in here. Over here. We're with J Bae.
J Bae. That's me.
J Bae's in the building. Once again, what's your Instagram?
J Bae_dances.
What about? Do you have a TikTok?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Same username.
What's your favorite social media?
Instagram for sure.
Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite social media is Twitter.
Okay.
So I'm a weirdo. I'm a Twitter person.
Okay.
I got into Twitter years ago, and like I like just being able to type versus like hella video footage. Even though I have all these cameras and all this shit, like I'm more of a just type on the computer type person and type into the void. Yeah, zoom, boom, boom, boom. J Bae, dancer, model. What I was just saying a little while ago was like dancing, modeling, and all that stuff. Is now one of the elements of hip hop. I feel like, you know, back in the 80s and the 90s, the way how could I say, I'm gonna go on this. I'm gonna dive into this.
Okay.
So I feel like women took over the way men treat them.
Okay.
So women owned the way men treat them in hip hop, and that's how they took over hip hop, because they got tired of getting dogged out, and they're like, y'all want to treat us like
you go listen to me. Yeah, I got some shit to say.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Did you say you rap?
No, I mean we ain't gonna get into that.
You did tell me you rap.
No.
You did.
I never have. I never have.
You did tell me you rap. No, I know you're getting nervous now.
No, I swear.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I do got bars, man.
I do.
We ain't gonna get into that. Okay,
my bad. I'm sorry. J Bae the model. So, what are your goals with all this dancing in your career and stuff? Talk to me about that.
So basically, I feel like I put in the work. I've been training for like a solid like almost 3 years now.
Okay.
And now I just want to just like keep pushing myself and like pushing my body, see how far I can go. Right. I want to be on tour. Like if I could do like Kehlani or like Doja Cat or something, if I get a tour under my belt. Like as a dancer, that's like the pinnacle. Like.
Right.
Like you made it on tour. You up there with Chris Brown and shit. Like.
Right. Right.
And because I know, like, you know, eventually I do want to, like, teach others and stuff. But it's just, like, I want to wait until, like, I physically can't do it anymore.
Right.
Right now I can physically do it and I feel strong, I feel ready, so.
So right now you're in the entertainer aspect,
Yes.
right? And you know in your head that once you get to another level, you could be, instead of being the student, right now you're the student, you're studying, you're working, you're applying your work, you're getting out there, you know what I mean? Like I said in the, as I said in the intro, you had talked to me, we were talking on Instagram, and you were like, I like what you're doing for the community.
Yep.
Can we do one? And I was like, cool, let's do it.
And that's what it is. I'm just putting myself out there, you know?
You gotta put yourself out there. I feel like
Advocate for yourself, that's what I would say.
Advocate for yourself. I feel like a lot of artists get scared to put themselves out there and get scared, nervous to talk to people. I feel like there are a lot of jerks. So there are a lot of jerks, and like, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, stop being jerks, just be cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Relax. You know what I mean? Just relax and let people be themselves. But I'm thankful that you put it out there so we could do this, because this is really dope. And like, your art is really dope. We met, me and J Bae met at the Now That's R&B or the Boombox brunch. And she was twerking and dancing in the front. It was your birthday party.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
On the 21st, February 21st. Pisces gang.
That Pisces gang. So February the 21st. Happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is like an early birthday present.
For sure.
What do you got coming up in the next weeks, dances, shows?
I got some shows. I always got some shows. So I got one on the 22nd. I'm doing. It's in Santa Cruz. It's called the Pyro Cruise Show.
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be dope. There's like some fire dancers, like you know, and I just do my pleaser. So tonight what I did was kind of more like I was trying to showcase the performance aspect of it. Like if say maybe someone to hire me, an artist to dance like for their video or for a live performance. Okay. So that's why I didn't do as much on the floor, but I really do specialize in floor work with, they're called pleasers. So they're basically like stripper heels, but they're like 8 inches. Okay. With the clacks and the tricks and all that. That's like really what I specialize in. So you can check that out on my page. But.
Dope. How did you get into the fire breathing and dancing and stuff? I saw that and I was like, yo, J Bae.
I'm just like a baby at that. Like I just, my girl Ava, she's really great. Her name's Ava's Essence on Instagram. Okay. But she showed me, basically she has these workshops, so she just kind of showed me. I don't know how, I never did no shows or anything like that, but I'm like, she just had.
You're learning right now.
And I'm just like, fuck it.
Okay.
Light that shit up.
I did a Day of the Dead event. This year, no, last year. So I did a Day of the Dead event, and they had some fire eaters, dancers, and like I filmed this little video for them, and it was pretty badass.
Yeah, the lighting and stuff from the fire is so dope.
I was just about to say I might have to come.
Please come, yes.
Okay.
We always need you.
Tap me under. We'll talk about that later, but I'm gonna come. Because I like that type of, we can make a movie out of that. That's like a big movie, like that's like fired, like.
Yes.
For sure. So, you were talking about getting booked for videos, for shows, for, how do you go about finding artists to get booked? Like
so basically it's all with networking. So you know what I mean, it's like I said, you got to advocate for yourself. I do work with like a modeling agency, shout out MVS Models. They do represent me for bookings as well. Also a lot of just meeting people and just talking to people and just kind of being open and you know like understanding that not every relationship has to be like a personal relationship, but there's also like a business relationship part of it. You know, we can all help each other. I'll promo you get videos from me, like that's just what you got to do is kind of just build that network. And that's why I said I love Instagram so much, because like that's my like portfolio, that's my resume, that's my point of contact for a lot of people. And I'm always keeping my eyes open for like shows, bookings and stuff. And I will hit people up and put myself out there. Like even if maybe they weren't asking for a dancer, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm a dancer. How can I, you know, be part of it? So.
You know, artists always be like, I need somebody for a video. We need this. We need a girl to do this. You know what I mean? So whether it's a scene where, you know what I mean, we need somebody to act as the girlfriend or the potential, you know what I mean? Or like you're walking down the street and like y'all make eye contact. Just little stuff like that. Or even me, I want to make movies, right? So I want to make movies. I recently watched One of Those Days.
Okay. I want to watch that with my best friend. I'm waiting.
Oh my God, that shit was fire.
It's hella funny.
That shit was fire. SZA and Kiki really did a really good job And it just shows how you could take your dreams from one level to the next level, right? There is no actual like end all be all, right? You don't have to just be a singer. You don't have to just be a rapper. You don't have to just be a dancer.
Exactly.
Like I didn't have to just be a rapper. I could actually build my talent that I learned from rap and take it into something else. And I feel like, you know, like that's the end all be all goal is to take all your talents and elevate it and to share with people.
And just expand your knowledge in general. I say yes to everything. Like I've been an extra in a movie. I do content creation. I do fucking hair, makeup. Like
you do hair and makeup?
I do all that shit. Dope. So it's like I style, you know. I'm a stylist. Like I'm like a jack of all trades because I just like I believe in just always expanding my knowledge no matter what it is.
Right. And that's what it's all about. What are some of your hobbies outside of all this stuff?
What do I do outside of dance?
Yeah.
Well, I am a mom. I have 2 kids at home. So that's another thing I'd be trying to like put on for the moms out there. A lot of people think like, oh, it's too late, or like their timing is like, oh, I have kids now. Like I'm still out here doing it. So it's like when I'm not working, I'm not training. Just home with the kids pretty much. I like going out, events and stuff. You know, I feel like even if I go out, it's still a networking opportunity. You feel me? I'm gonna meet people. I always try to just like travel. I love travel. So. Are
you a cook?
I can cook, yeah. I don't put myself as cook because I don't be home. I'll be on the go. You be on the go. Okay. I be on the go. So, you know, I do know how to cook, but I just like not something that I do all the time. Right. Okay. The knowledge is there. The knowledge is there. Yeah. I did my homework on that. The kids need to get fed. The hubby needs to get fed. Everybody needs to get fed. Whatever. You know what I mean? What got you into dance? So I actually danced when I was like little. So from the time when I was like 2 until like 14, I was like on a dance team, and it was very like, I don't know, it was just in a box, like just a regular like dance classes. I don't feel like I was actually used to be shy. You were shy? I was shy. I would be hiding in the back. I don't believe that. Yeah, I would be hiding in the back and stuff. So I don't believe you were shy. So then, no, look. How did you break out your shell? So I stopped dancing for hella years, from like 14 until maybe like 29. Okay. I stopped dancing. Okay. So, and back then when I was dancing, I did hip hop, but it wasn't like heels. Like what I do is heels and like acro style, like more sexy, like woman. So like when I came back into it as like a grown woman, and it was like that sexy aspect of it, I just really like took it in, and I like hella got my confidence back. Right. And just it was like a whole different. Like I don't compare that dancer to the one I am now, because now I am that one that will like take the center and be like, oh, I'll do a solo. Right. You know what I mean? So just checking my camera. Yeah, keep going. Who are some of your motivations? Do you like Missy? Who's Missy? Who's Missy? Missy Elliott. Oh, of course. No, but the choreographers though. See, I know all the choreographers. Okay. So there's like Paris Goebel. Okay. Aaliyah Janelle, Nicole Kirkland. Okay. Those are like, they're all in LA, but I have taken classes from all of them too. Really? Yeah. So like, because they have done tours with like Usher and Beyonce, you know. So it's like that's kind of what I'm looking into doing, and. That's like kind of like me with like the videographers of the 90s and the 80s. Yeah. Like I love the rappers, I love all the rap artists and shit. But you're like, who was the creative director? Who was the? Yes, like Belly. Like I mean, he was a music video director. Benny Boom, all these music videos from the like hip hop era in the 90s and the 80s. You gotta do your homework. You gotta know who's behind. The Hughes brothers, all these different filmographers. My boy Spike Lee, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like these people motivated me to do what I do, you know what I mean? Because you're looking at getting to that point. Exactly. That's what you gotta do. Exactly. Like how you gonna get there? Where are you from? I'm in Fremont. You're from Fremont or? Yeah, I mean when I was younger I was in Tracy, but I came to Fremont since I was like 16. Okay. You went to high school in Tracy? Yeah, for like a year. Okay. How does it feel coming from the valley to more like the Silicon Valley area? It's cold as hell, huh? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The summer's coming. Summer can't come. I am too. Y'all better watch this motherfucking video. I like this shit. Crazy out here, okay? Hey, y'all know y'all be on the strip. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all go to the club That's why I said, can I be dancing while I'm
Yeah,
talking?
but you gotta walk to the club, like, yeah, I mean, I saw the women walking over here right now, like, they
Then
were
we
like,
have the alcohol.
right, we don't got none right now.
Alcohol warm you up.
Let's see, we'll get you straight. Oh. Well, you're really a soldier, and I really love your energy.
Thank you. And
And
that's like the best compliment when people compliment my energy.
the energy is where it's at, right? Because the energy is what sets us up and aligns us, right? When you were talking to me over there, you were talking about my energy and my vibe, and I mean, when I was in the club today, some lady came up, she's like, you got special things coming. I love your energy.
Nice.
Your energy is so awesome. And I was like, oh, is it? And she was like, yeah. And she just started hugging me and talking to me, and then her friend was like, come dance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, let her talk to me. She's telling me something that's important, and I'm listening because I feel like, when people can feel your energy and pull your energy out of you, then you can do your best, right? Without energy, we have nothing. So the universe is is positives and negatives, you know what I mean? And you got likes attract likes, right? So when good energy flows on good energy, it allows people to elevate, you know what I mean?
I always try to give my best energy forward because I feel like that's how we bounce off each other, you know what I mean? A lot of people think I look unapproachable, and I look like I kind of have that resting bitch face, but when you talk to me, I'm so down to earth, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's one side to it, right? Because everybody shouldn't be allowed to be in your circle. So everybody should not be allowed to just be get up close to you and hang out with you. So you need to look you know what I mean? Especially in this world today, you don't know.
A young small girl.
You don't know who's who and who.
I'm 5 foot.
Yeah, what their ulterior motives are, right? So you got to be motherfucker, step away from me.
Yeah.
But you're so sweet on the inside, and you know what I mean, And that's what I realize about the girls who be dancing. They're cool people, you know what I mean? But they have a lot in this world, that they have to
fend for ourselves.
Yes, women have a lot that they have to fight for. The energy of the males are yeah, I mean, you gotta be this way. Business. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You know what I mean? And you should be able to be who you are. And you should be able to love who you are and do what you do, and we all should be able to respect each other and just that.
I think that's the biggest reason why the dance community, especially the heels dance community, is growing so much, because it's a space for anyone that just wants to come to a class. We can dress sexy, it's gonna be all girls there just cheering for you, and it's such a empowering and supportive place that people get addicted to that. You don't even have to be an amazing dancer. You could be a beginner and never took a class, but it's just we're all cheering for you. You know, it's you're feeling good about yourself. You can feel sexy in a safe space.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this heels. What's heels?
So heels dance is basically it's so hard to explain it because of course people say that we get aspects of it from jazz, hip hop. It's a little bit of everything. It's not really. Because there's heels dancers that are more sensual, and there's heels dancers that are more hip hop. Okay. So you can't really say.
It's a community.
It's more like a community. Okay. Yeah, and it's just you're dancing in a stiletto pretty much. So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you do a little bit of everything, but yeah. So that's the heels community. But the biggest thing about it, I think, is that the fact that women are able to just feel sexy and feel empowered in being sexy without being ashamed of it.
What is empowerment?
Empowerment is just feeling confident in yourself and then being able to show it in a safe space, like I said.
Right. How important is it to have safe spaces?
It's so important. If you see all the dancer girls, we'll go to the club. We're not gonna dance like that when there's other people around. That's just scary, you know what I mean? Right. So it's just having a space where we can all come to, and it's.
How important is the club where we met? Is that a safe place?
No.
The club where I met you?
No.
It's not a safe place?
It's public. It's public, and anyone could walk in there.
But are we creating a safe place?
Yes. I'll say it in a way of I'm comparing it to a studio where we could come half naked.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? We're wearing shit that we would never be able to wear outside.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
So of course, if we're gonna go to a brunch, we're gonna be in brunch attire and we're gonna keep it cute. You know.
Right. Okay.
But we in class. we get nasty. We get ratchet.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Like, that should be going down and be like, motherfuckers will pay for this, but no, you know, it's like just for us.
Well, it's not like you're not making
That should be like movies.
X-rated movies or
No.
whatever. Everybody's coming.
But it's just like, it'd be so good.
But
It'd be like,
the women want to actually be able to be
it's
comfortable.
full, yes.
They want to be able
Letting
to be who
loose,
they are.
yeah.
They don't need hella people like you.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
See, like, there's certain people like me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I do that shit. I do that shit outside, inside, wherever.
Right.
But, you know, there's a lot of people that struggle. Like, women in confidence is, like, such a big thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we don't always feel like we're able to like, fully encompass that in the outside world without getting targeted, right?
Right.
Like, we can't even go to Walmart and be, like, having, you know.
Just go grocery shop for your kids.
Yep.
Because somebody's looking at you and like, oh, she got.
Thank you.
Like, you look so good.
Aww.
Look at it, look at it.
Oh, look at that. That's so
Hey.
I'm like,
Look at, we're like laughing. We're laughing together.
professional.
Hey.
Look at that.
That is fire.
Hi.
She's doing an interview. She's doing an interview.
Period.
Yeah, J
Yeah.
Bae in the building.
There's one, like, a bitch. Oh my god.
Oh, you're so cute. Stop.
Alicia in the building. J Bae in the building. So, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? What do you?
What do I wanna
Yeah.
say?
What do you want to say?
I just want to say that I enjoy what I do. I want to
Okay.
keep pushing and I want to keep booking and meeting new people, networking.
Okay.
I just hope to like just keep growing. Like I said, the end goal is like being on a tour. I want to find my artists.
Okay.
My artists that like you need a team when you do shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I want an artist that's gonna like hit me up, and I can have a career of it. Cause you know at the end of the day, for dancers it's hard to have a career. Like all these
Right.
dancers that I look up to is because they made a career. That's so hard though.
Right.
It's one thing to just be like to book gigs here and there,
Right.
but like something that's just like, and I just want to leave my mark in the dance world. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of dancers are from LA. I'm trying to put on for the Bay out here.
Right.
You know, I want people when they think of a dancer to come to mind. I want to be one of the names that they think of. You know.
Right.
So I've been training, and I've been, you know, trying to network and market myself. I'm just
Right.
hoping to like to make it. You know,
Right.
so.
You know what you just said was very important. Like I want to make a career out of this, right? It was one day it was my decision where I said I'm gonna make a career out of cinema. I'm gonna make movies.
Yeah.
Right. And I had to figure out how to like switch my path in order to make movies. I was going through trouble.
From a hobby to a career.
Yes, yes. And I was watching this video of this wedding videographer, and he was like, if you can't do this right now, even though you have this goal, you have this dream,
With
go
your
get
resources.
go get a job,
Yep.
right? And so I was like poor, I was struggling, I was broke, and I was like, fuck it, I got a job. Boom. And then when I got the job, I started applying myself hella more to video. Like I was
Yeah.
like, I'm only gonna work 3 days a week. And on the other days, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna record, you know what I mean? And I wanted to go from like every month or every 2 months to doing something to every weekend
Yeah.
I'm doing something. I wanted to make a career out of this. And it becomes passion. The passion
Yes.
is what separates the people who are hobbyists
Yep.
to the people who are loyalists, right?
Yep.
So when your passion is like very intricate and very like you believe in yourself,
Yeah.
right?
And I want to like share it with the world. Like I
Like
don't want to
we're, if you don't know, we're freaking out here right now. We're freezing. It's cold. So she really believes in herself to the point to where she's gonna freeze to tell y'all how much she fucking believes in her art. She doesn't give a damn about the cold. We're sitting here talking. Look, nigga, what time it is?
Yeah.
It is fucking 12.
real.
Kobe and Jordan right
Yeah.
here. This is, you feel me? Exactly. So, you know, like, keep applying your passion, keep applying your love, and doing what you do the best, because as long as every day you wake up and you do what you do the best, your career is gonna skyrocket. Like, as long as you sacrifice whatever you have to sacrifice to get to the destination, right? Like say I'm in a car and I'm driving, she's in a car, she's driving, you're in a car, you're driving, and we're like, we want to get to there, but we all got to split
Yeah.
and take different routes to get there. You're gonna get there. And I believe in you, and I think you like really got a lot of talent, and you're really great at what you do, and you just got to keep going, and that's what's gonna separate you from the rest.
Yep.
What do you see? Like, do you have a 2-year plan, a 4-year plan? Like, do you have plans?
Man, I've kind of been just like in go mode. Like, I've been just saying yes to every opportunity I could. I mean, not every opportunity, but I've just been trying to
Kind of
like
winging it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I woke up and drove to LA like the same day. Like I was like, I'm gonna go to LA just for a class because I believed in that training specifically. That I was like, I'm gonna drive by myself. I drove there and back to LA just for that one class.
Okay.
Like I be winging shit, and honestly, because I feel like I don't like the anticipation of like preparing and stuff, because I feel like I just be doing that shit. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I overthink it, and then you just kind of like, I didn't know what I was gonna do today, honestly.
Right.
But
You just did it.
I like it. It's like I always explain it like getting on a roller coaster. Every single time you're a little scared. You know what I mean? You don't feel ready. Should I do it?
Like,
Should I not do it? But then you get off. But then you get off of it, and you're like, I did that shit.
had fun.
I did that shit.
Right.
That's exactly how I explain it.
How do people get in contact to book you? This is important.
Yeah, so basically right now I am my own manager. So I do through Instagram, or you can just DM me, or J Edwards Dance, my email. Gmail. But
You have a lot of dope videos on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So like I've been watching you over the year. Like it's actually probably been a year since we linked up, because it was your birthday around the 25th. Somewhere, I don't know what exactly. It was like Valentine's Day party, right? Yeah. So like I've been watching your videos over the year, and like how you grown and how hard hard work you put in. So like keep putting in that hard work. Keep displaying the passion. Keep finding people to work with. Keep just spreading the word. Keep bringing your friends on board. Meeting new friends, creating new friends, and keep doing what you do, because it's amazing and it's going to go somewhere.
Appreciate you.
Anything else you want to say before you close out?
I'm just cold. I did what I had to do.
Like
y'all
I
check
said,
out
y'all,
my video. Shit.
It's cold as hell.
See what I did.
We're out here. We're still out here. We're at Campus Burger. I got J Bae, and you know what I mean? I appreciate you. So, you know what I mean? For sure.
Pleasure.
And our hands are cold.
Yes.
For sure, y'all. We talk to y'all next time.
Thank
I got
you.
another show coming up next weekend. Peace.
Peace.
Ah.